guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I wanted to review the new Colored Raine Juicy Boost eyeshadow palette. So before I get into all the details of the palette and show you guys the palette, make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel, turn on your post notifications so you guys are always up to date on when I upload, and make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. And without further ado, let's get right into the video. Alright guys, so August 14th the Colored Raine Juicy Boost palette launched. I was fortunate enough to get it, so I was really excited. So when I open up the palette, it does have a sleeve that looks just like the palette. So it comes in this really nice sleeve, and you open it up and this is what it looks like. You get all of these beautiful shades. So you have like the green blue row, and then you have like the pink red row, and then like the orangey mustard row. And it does have like a protector on the mirror, and yeah, it's absolutely stunning. So I did only order the eyeshadow palette. I was contemplating on getting the cup and the umbrella, but I just decided to just get the palette, and I actually ordered it one day before it launched. So I got my palette on August 13th. The reason for that is because they had like early access, and they ended up going live a couple hours before the launch on the previous day. I think that was only open for a little bit, and then they sold out, and then they continued to sell the next day. So there is a complete bundle if you would like to buy both of the palettes. As you guys know, there are two different palettes, so it's the one that I got, and then there's like a book version. It comes with a tumbler that is $7, and then the umbrella is $22. The tumbler is super freaking cute, and I really like the palettes, but I decided to get the larger palette because I don't know, I like palettes like this better. If you guys like the book version, let me know like why you chose that if you did end up buying it. So yeah, just let me know what version you got, or maybe you got both of them. I know a lot of freelance makeup artists did get both, or some people got both because they travel a lot and they really want to take the palette traveling, and this isn't as convenient. So it does come with a little booklet. Like I said, I only ordered the palette, but it does come with a little booklet. So we have these three beautiful models, and it shows a lot of the eyeshadows and how beautiful they all look on them. And then it also comes with cold pressed juice recipes, and then it also comes with like all of the eyeshadows, and it also tells you the benefits of like each ingredient in all of the smoothies. So I thought that was pretty cool. We were super excited to be sharing our new Juicy Boost collection with you. We were inspired by our founder our founder Lorraine's love of juicing. You can probably find her spending at least 30 minutes a day whipping up a delicious and nutritious juice, passing it out in the office, because we all need a wholesome health kick. So we wanted to create something inspired by all of the gorgeous colors and textures of fruits and veggies. This collection was such a joy to create, and we hope that you enjoy them as much as we did creating them, and that you use them to take your most juiciest state. And then it says that it's vegan, cruelty-free, made in the USA. Both palettes have a magnetic base, making it easy to remove the pans. 23 grams total, and 3 high-intensity reflect dazzlers, 15 ultra matte butter mattes. So now let's get into every shade of the palette. So Blueberry Burst, Sweet Ruby, and Lemon Wheat Grass are all of the shimmers, and the rest of the palette is matte. Drea Pans and I believe Justice both messaged me and were like, yeah, I believe Justice also messaged me. I could be wrong. I'm sorry if it wasn't Justice, but I believe they both messaged me and were like, I instantly thought of you when I saw this palette because you love matte so much. And I was like, yes girl, I love my matte. So I knew I was going to be getting this as soon as I saw the release pictures. Without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and start with my P. Louise base. So I'm going to go ahead and prime, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm really like, what look should I do? But I'm really gravitating towards the middle row, which is the pink row. So I'm going to try to use the entire row. So I'm going to start off with Apple Strawberry, which is like a red. I'm not sure if it's going to come across to like burgundy, but I'm just going to go ahead and pack it on. Yeah, it kind of comes across a little dark, but that's fine. Just going to be applying it to my outer corner. Taking the next shade is Watermelon Detox. So same with that one. I'm just going to be kind of putting that one a little bit in front of Apple Strawberry. That sounds really good. Have you guys ever tried like juicing and stuff? I've tried to get into it, but I know some people that do like cold cleanses. I'm like, damn, y'all have a lot of willpower, because I'd probably suck at it. So as you guys can see, there's like a lot of fallout. I don't tend to tap my brush off, so that I have like that under eye. So I'm gonna go in with a little bit of Berry Beet and add that a little bit more into the inner part of my eye. Okay, taking a clean brush, I'm just going to use a little bit of Cranberry Vanilla and see how well it diffuses the rest of the shades. Taking a little bit of Pink Grapefruit and Cranberry Vanilla, just mixing them together to get my shades to blend out. Now it's time to go back in with the original shades and just kind of pack them on one more time, just to get the true like color of them. It's not the worst fallout I've ever seen. Like, it is pretty intense just because like it's a red shade, but it's not bad. And honestly, that bottom row is stunning as well. I'm gonna use a little bit of micellar water to cut my crease. I like to cut my crease, especially when I'm going to go in with a shimmer. I don't know how well that shimmer is going to apply, but I'm just going to go ahead and cut my crease. So now that I've cut my crease, I'm going to take a little bit of that shade called Watermelon Detox, just because that's the shade I had. And we get our corner. And then taking a flat brush, I'm going to go into the shade called Sweet Ruby. Okay, you guys, so I'm pretty sure Sweet Ruby is like stunning. They look stunning in the pan, but it does have like a weird looking formula. Like as soon as you like go into it, it almost like turns into it. I'll show you guys the pan right now. But yeah, it's a little hard to work with. I know that they said to use a flat brush, like the flattest brush you could find, like a really flat brush, and it to be a little bit dense. And I picked one in my collection that I felt was that, but maybe it wasn't dense or flat enough. But yeah, I do notice with that shade I have a little bit of fallout on my face. So yeah, hopefully you guys can see that, but you guys can see like little clumps of like pigment. So that's like my only con. It looks stunning on my finger. Let me just go in with my finger. Maybe that can help. Yeah, it looks better with my fingers. So yeah, don't use a brush. I recommend using your fingers with this. Now I'm thinking I want to do maybe like a different color story or something on this side, just because I want to be able to give you guys 2 looks in one palette, and I know I just don't have enough time in my schedule to be able to do 2 separate looks on each day, because I really want to film with another palette the next day. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do a different look. I don't want to recreate this look. I want to give you guys something a little bit more simpler to create, or even just something different. I'm going to take the shade called Kale Green from the palette, and I'm going to be adding it. Wow, that's intense. But yeah, I'm just gonna be adding it to my crease. So now I'm going to take the shade called Mint Leaves, which is supposed to be like a green shade. I'm just going to see how well this shade blends out that kale, yeah, color. Just because I feel like that other shade kind of went over kale, yeah, just a smidge. I'm just gonna add it to my crease again, and then again using that blending brush to just blend it out, make it look blended. So these shades blend really nicely and really quickly. You would expect that a dark green like that, you can't blend it so easily, but it actually blended really, really nice. For the color that I want to place here, I don't want to use Blueberry Burst because I feel like Blueberry Burst would look great on it in the middle, but I definitely want to use a shade called Lemon Wheatgrass, which is a golden olive color. So again, I'm gonna cut my crease, but this time we're gonna do a halo eye. So actually, I'm not gonna do that. I want to see how well it applies with just like me going over it, because I did that when I did the review for the Sweet Shop collection, and I really love those shimmers. So I'm going to use a dense brush, and I'm going to take the shade called Lemon Wheatgrass and apply it. So I'm just gonna go a little bit closer, and I hope you guys can see, like, I didn't even have the, like, on top of having a little bit of my lid, like, uncovered, like, it had a little bit of base shade that you can still see. It covered that, and it went on top of the eyeshadow, so I'm super pleased. It did make, like, if you guys can see the shimmers, like, this is one that I haven't used. As you guys can see in Lemon Wheatgrass, it can show where I put my brush and also where I put my finger in Sweet Ruby. That's not a con. It's only a con if I can only do that once and then it ruins the complete shadow. Like, it completely morphs the eyeshadow to be something else. So like I said, this is the pink side and then this is the green side. So I just want to show you guys 2 different looks because I want you guys to see the possibilities of getting the palettes. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do my full face now. I'm gonna do my entire face because I don't want to make this video too long, and then once I'm done with everything and I can move on to the lower lash line, I will definitely do that. Alright guys, so I pretty much did my entire makeup off camera. I also did my lip color. If you guys are going to be asking what lip color it is, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you because I'll probably forget to put it in the description bar. So this is the Cork lip pencil with the MAC lip intensity in dough, so I got that in my BoxyCharm. The lipsticks from MAC and the lip liners I believe will be on sale for Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, so I'm excited because I've been wanting some lipsticks for a really long time, but I've never wanted to actually like pay the full price. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my lower lash line now. So yeah, I just want to do kind of like the same thing I did on my, you know, like crease. So I'm gonna do this eye first. I'm gonna take a little bit of Kale Yeah and just run it underneath. So I added Kale Yeah to my lower lash line. Now I'm just gonna take my blending brush that I used just to soften up the edges. That looks pretty good. And then for my other eye, I don't want to do that brush because it's going to be a little bit too intense. So I'm just going to take some of Watermelon Detox, run that underneath my lower lash line. I don't want it all the way in my inner corner, if that makes sense. Okay, so for the inner corner, there isn't like a shimmery white that I would personally use in that look, like from this palette. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use my highlighter. I pretty much did my bronzer and stuff off camera. The only thing I haven't done is like blush and highlight, so I guess I'll just share those steps. For my blush, I'm gonna be using my handy dandy ColourPop blush that I've been obsessed with. I'm gonna apply that blush to the apples of my cheek and to my nose. Alright, and then for my inner corner, I'm just going to be taking the Mary Luminizer from the Balm. So I'm just going to take that, add some to the tip of my nose, and then taking a highlighting brush and just adding that to the tops of my cheek. Alright, so that's pretty much it for this look. So this is the pink side and this is the green side, and they're really nice. I mean, I honestly would wear both of them any freaking time, preferably just for like the makeup style that I'm going for like on a daily basis. I really like the pink side. I think it's like really flirty, but if you definitely want to do something for like date night, I would definitely recommend the green side. I would definitely do a neutral look with this palette. It honestly has shades that I gravitate towards a lot, so it's pretty cool. And overall, I mean, for $52 you are getting a nice variety of shades and mattes that work in beautiful shimmers, so I'm a fan. There's no black and there is a white, so coconut water is a stark white. Kale Yeah is like a black based green, I believe they said, but it's very dark green, and I love shades like that. So I'm a really big fan of the palette. I definitely think that I'll reach for it a lot. It's super gorgeous, and I love the formula of colored Raine. So if you guys are interested in seeing more looks, let me know down below. Also, if you guys are interested in checking out the palette, make sure to do so. I'm pretty sure it's still in stock, but it might have sold out already. So you can use a discount code. I did. I used a discount code when I bought mine, so it took a little bit off, but this palette is permanent, so you guys can buy it during like the holiday seasons, which will be more affordable during that time. So yeah, I'm really obsessed with both of the looks, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys found it helpful that I did 2 looks and 1 palette. So that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys enjoyed this video. Give this video a thumbs up as well, and turn on your post notifications, and I will see all of you guys in the next one. Bye guys.